Everybody, and here we go again. Welcome. Great to be with you again on this amazing Wednesday evening. What a full day it's been. So let's start with the welcome, if we may, Liv. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to get my ducks in a row tonight because I'm usually chatting and welcoming, and then we pop up the slide to say welcome. But can you believe it? I mean, you know, we're almost at the end of April. Exciting. And we've got this on our radar. So we've got a big lineup tonight. Not only have I got Olivia and Jason as the backup team, but we've actually got Sindhu Sharma joining us tonight as our operations Director of Finance and Operations, and Sindhu is going to be presenting to you tonight. So thank you, Sindhu, for joining us this evening. So yeah, this is all about the whole team working together, supporting each other as we work towards our incentive trip in Queenstown in October. So to keep the dream alive and keep everyone inspired, we're going to share a little bit of a video. It's a short video, as I say, to keep up the enthusiasm for this amazing destination. So let's do it. Thank you, Liv. Wow, amazing scenery, amazing destination, and we've got an amazing trip planned for you. Let's keep those surprises, but again, just to inspire you, to keep you on track. And how I wanted to start this evening is to remind you that if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Great way to start this evening. And you know, you can only achieve your dreams. Thank you, Liv. You can only achieve your dreams when you start believing in yourself. So, you know, I guess two very powerful statements for us to start off the evening. And you need to believe in yourself because guess what? We believe in you. So just a couple of things I want to go over. You know, we believe in you and we are your support team. And how are we doing this? Well, our monthly Connect calls where we can help evaluate and overcome some speed bumps and share ideas that have had great results. And as we captured at the bottom there, together everyone achieves more. So I'm saying that, you know, another way of supporting you is now giving you the opportunity to work with the 2021 Travel Incentive Tracker. And a lot of work's gone into this. I've caused, I think, a lot of heartache and headache rolling out different promotions at different times, which have created some challenges. But Sindhu and her team have done an excellent job. And I want to say thank you, Sindhu. We're indebted to you. You've got it up and running for us, even with all the challenges. So over to you to share the information. And guys, Sindhu is going to run through the incentive tracker, and then we'll have a Q&A session straight afterwards. So thank you, Sindhu. Over to you.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending. What I'm going to do is share my screen now, and hopefully I can get it in first hit. Okay, I'm on. So what I'm going to do is go through the incentive tracker and which basically means what you have done, also have gone through and read the incentive document itself. You've read the summary of qualification requirements and how to qualify. What this incentive tracker does is actually accumulates your points so that it's easy to track through this 5-month journey. So what we have tried to do is, as far as possible, give all the numbers correctly so that you can see that there's leadership points, points for your associates, preferred customers, and team 2 and team 4. And I'll go through each one of table and let you know how to fill this for incentive tracker. What we have done differently this year, we put the reference table here in the second tab. So if you sort of wondering how much points I need to give for my first automatic order, you can go to the reference tab and you can get the points, so you don't have to open the how to qualify document. And we have put success tracker instructions on how to actually get the downline DPVs or leadership level. So let me go through this incentive tracker. The first part is very easy, which is just filling your own personal details. So anywhere it's a light blue section, that's where you fill. If you try to fill anything on the white section, it will come up with a message saying you can't fill this, it's a protected cell. The reason we do that, so that a lot of columns and formulas are not working, and then they are hassling or calling customer service team and Jason as to why this form is not working, right? So we try to make it uniform. But if you do need help, feel free to call Jason and we can always answer any questions or add additional columns for you. Anything with a yellow, light yellow sort of color, it's a drop-down menu. So anywhere in the form, if you see this color, it is a drop-down menu. And if you scroll towards the other side of the form, you can see a key, which basically explains what you can, what the different color means. So let's say now we go into this set your goals, which is the most interesting part, right? So let's say if you want to become a gold, achieve gold level in your incentive, it will bring up number of points you need. It will bring up how many, what you're going to win and how many points you have achieved so far and how many points you yet to achieve, plus how many months is left. So say we are still in this month of April, you need to do 4,000 points. So let's go back to bronze and use the same information, and you have got 1,200 points to do every month if you want to have that uniformity. The second part of the tracker, which is also new, is the personal details. So if you look here, first thing is January 21, which is the base period. So what you do is you fill the leadership level and DPV. And you can get this information from your success tracker. And we have put on tab number 3, how to do that, right? And if you need help, please feel free to call customer service and how to do this, or check with your upline or your mentor, whoever is guiding you. And every month what you do is actually go and fill this form with your leadership level, because there is an incentive requirement and you need to keep a track of that. DPV, how many DPVs you're doing, your personal PVs and PPV. The PPV and the personal PV will be added back to the points achieved. So anywhere there's a green, which basically means it's the total points, and we are adding back to the points achieved so far. It's going back into that summary tab. This is where the next part, new associates or preferred customers or new customers. What we try to do this year is separate the associates with the customer and the customers. What we realized last year was that a lot of associates, when they were filling the form, if they have missed the details, then it requires Jason to actually go back and verify. This year we have actually, what we have done is separated it so it's easy for you to do. So what I've done is actually filled one line in here so it's easy to track. So say, for example, you've got a new associate who have joined on 3rd of March, and you fill the associate name and associate number, and the PV that person has done is 300. They bought products for 300 points, and there's a drop-down menu which says, is this an automatic order? And you go either yes or no. And from the points table, you can actually then figure out how many automatic order points you can get for the first automatic order. So because they have done 300 points, the first point they can get is 50 here. As you fill this, and because this person was in March, we ran a fast start bonus, so you can get 100 points for that as well. April, that person did 101. Yes, it's an automatic order and it has got 20 points. So as you go along, every month you have filled the data, it has added the total points for you. It has added the number of automatic orders this person has done, and also done the summation of the automatic order points. And all these points will go back to the points you have achieved so far in your goal section as you fill this form till July. So now what we're going to do is look at the leadership points. This one is a bit tricky in terms of how we fill this table. So leadership points in how to document is on number 6. And there are 3 parts to that. One is the personal leadership achievement, the new leadership maintenance level, and C is the leadership development. And we have tried to actually do the same thing here so that it's easy to fill the form. So say, for example, you have gone from silver director to presidential director. So you go back to your reference table and say, okay, I have gone from silver director to presidential director. It's a one-off point and I'm getting 650. So I'm going to fill 650 here. And I have maintained this for 1 or 2 or 3 months, how many number of months you have maintained. It's a one-off points as well. So I'm going to get 400 points for that. And the second part, while I was building my business, I also helped one of my downline to go from executive director to silver executive director. And all this, you can also do a drop down in here as well. So you don't have to fill that. If it's a light yellow sort of color, you can use the drop down. And because I've helped this person get to a new rank, and I'll look at my reference table again, it's a 200 points. So this part, we are using for yourself first, and then anyone else you've helped for the leadership level. And you're going to add that point. So now the last part of the tracker, which is the business development, the T2 and T4 columns. With the T2 and T4, this is basically your own personal T2 or T4 you have done. And still you go back to the reference columns, reference tab, and look at the points. How many points you're going to achieve. This is, if you do need help as to how or how many points, please feel free to ring or ask your upline of how to actually fill this form. But we have given examples of if you have one-time points, you have got maintenance for the month, how many months you have done. This person has only done maintenance for 3 months. In the 4th month, has not maintained it, so we're going to award them 700 points. The 7B in this incentive tracker is new. So what we have done is we've gone and sort of said we are going to reward any enroller who has also has in the downline, they've enrolled someone who has achieved Team 2 and Team 4 as a business development bonus. And you can fill, it's very easy to see, fill the name, the enrollee's account, whether it was Team 2 or Team 4, and I've gone back and looked at the one-time point and in the last 3 months, if they have maintained it, how many points they have achieved. So one of the things you have to do is look at the reference table, how to document and fill this form. And say, for example, there's one more thing I need to show you. Say you've already achieved, I filled the form up to 2,496, and I'm just going to do a crazy number here. Say I'll do 8,000. What it's going to do is says, congratulations, you have achieved your goal. So say you've done this month in April, right? You've already completed your 7.5, the bronze level. You can always go back and select silver, and it will work out, okay, you have got only 3 months, and this is how much you have to do to go to silver level. And this is all from me. Any questions? I hope I should stop sharing my file, right? Then it will be easier.
Muted. I'm unmuted, I'm talking. Sorry, thank you, Sindhu, great job. Whether anyone wants to write a question in the chat or raise their hand, let's stop the screen sharing and see if anyone has got a question that they would like to ask you before we let you go, Sindhu. Well, most people are off screen unless, oh, we've got a chat. Let me have a look. Great job, thanks. Not a question, but kudos. Thank you, Sindhu.
Thank you.
Okay, I think you've done such a great job in explanation and the clarity. It may take a while for the thought processes because, you know, we can always take questions later. We can always then put together a FAQ sheet and send it back to everybody, but it looks as though you've done very well. We've got excellent, Sindhu. Thanks, Sindhu. Will the tracker updated with the fast start for customer 2 in April? I'm not too sure about that one. Sindhu, do you want to take that one a notice? I know we've updated the tracker once with the fast start for customer in April.
Yes, so what we have done is, let me go through this. Let me share my screen again so I can show you where it is. So in April, if you can see, there's a fast start new sign up orders.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I didn't explain was this, which is the PPV. What we want you to do is actually look at the preferred customer and say whether it's part of your PPV circle. Because these points will go up where you're adding your personal points. We just want to see whether it's part of your circle and your points, because through the instructions, there's a limit on it of 750 PV, and we want to calculate that. So if we just want to know whether it is those part of your circle, and in April, enter your PV. The fast track bonus, right? In April, this is what you're asking.
Yeah. Column M, is it M?
I don't think it's in here. April.
Yes.
PV.
Yeah.
The new associates. Fast track was for new associates or for customers? Are you Vincent? Can you unmute Vincent and can I ask the question?
Sure, yeah. Thanks for making the tracker. I think we have a fast start for signing up a customer.
Yeah.
one customer sign up in April, you get the 50 bonus points. Will this be included in the tracker?
The 50 bonus points is not included in the tracker, but what we can do is later we can add into this tracker. Like if you have added any points for April and it's falling in customer, we can always add the points in here. Manually, we can go back and add the points. If you want, I'll have to have a look whether we can actually add to this tracker. The faster, I think when we did sort of do one for April.
Yeah, that's me and my promotions launch, Sindhu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can definitely have a look whether we can add that in.
Yeah, okay. I think we'll take that one on notice, Sindhu. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Any other questions?
Look, I just think you've done a great job compared to what I was trying to get my head around last year, being a new kid on the block. And this one, I think we've got, something really that's exciting and is going to help everybody.
I'm so sorry, if you have downloaded, you have to actually download this information again. I don't want you to fill the information and then realize it's what I didn't have the right tables in here. The first one we've done. So we've updated this tracker again with on the library. So if you can actually download again this tracker.
All right. Okay. All right. Good job, Sindhu. Thank you.
Okay, I'll stop sharing. Okay. Done.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so back to you, I think, Liv. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just going to go over a bit of housekeeping and hopefully some inspirational kick up the bottoms to keep you on track. And I'm happy to do that very nicely. So we need you to realize now that we're 8 weeks in, and that's exciting in itself. But have you taken a step back to recognize all you've achieved so far? So it's time to actually take stock and actually make sure you capture what you have achieved on the success tracker that Sindhu and her team have given you. So let's do a bit of a recap. Okay, take some notes. All right. Now, we did send out a personal email, so I want you to capture that information and let us know if for any reason it didn't arrive in your inbox. We sent out a large mailing where Olivia and Jason worked hard to ensure that we were able to capture your personal base volume, DPV, as at the 31st of January. And Sindhu actually showed you where to put that in the tracker, and your base level leadership as at the 31st of January. So 2 good numbers for you to start filling in on your tracker. And then points you started the incentive with. So, we had 50 points for registration, just sharing with us that you wanted to be part of this group, and you were on the journey and excited to give it everything you've got. And then there was 150 points given to you if you registered to attend our 2021 conference, okay, which is great. And if you're a new associate and really gunning to join us in Queenstown, and I believe we've got a couple that are already very excited, you have 500 points because you joined and placed a 100 PV order in February. So some great points there to put in your suitcase already and keep you inspired and motivated. Okay. So the next one is just, I'm going to go top line because I am repeating myself, but it's good messaging, the February promotion. Add any new associate enrollments, okay, because they are part of your qualification. March promotion, we gave you another opportunity to, get a move on and add new associate enrollments. Exciting. What are we doing? My goodness. April promotion. Again, it was a customer-focused promotion, again, helping you on your journey for your incentive trip. So added your 50 bonus points per new customer order of the time of sign up with the criteria. of 100 PV or more. And then, you know, these are all bonus points. So make sure that you've got them there, because to me, that would be an inspiration. You're not looking at zero. You're actually looking at a nice, healthy, what I was going to say, bank balance, trip balance. And I'm going to start talking about packing your suitcase. All right, excellent. So where to from here? Well, you need to identify how many weeks are left in the incentive period, because, you know, planning and having a strategy and structure is going to be key to your success. One of the tools that I want you to pull out of the file in Cabinet that we shared several times on our last calls is your contact list. You know, this is the lifeline of your business. This needs to be up front and central in front of you. It needs to be a work in progress. It needs to be added to, changed. You need to keep adding contacts. And the best way to keep your structured thought process is add those who are interested in health. So you know the type of conversation, what to target, what to offer, how to approach those people, and list those that are interested in wealth in a different column, because again, the contact, the approach, and what you're going to be talking about is going to be slightly different. But, you know, it's a simple piece of paper, but it's a great tool for you. And there should be heaps of names on there. You know, when someone's actually enrolled, either as an associate or customer, cross them off and add two more, add 2 for 1. I can't encourage you or inspire you to do that, because, you know, that is where you're going to build your business and drive you forward, okay, towards this amazing opportunity to celebrate with us in Queenstown. So, okay, I also don't want you to forget about the bonus points for customer enrollments. And, you know, you've got 2 more days to go. Maximize the opportunity to drive this promotion right until the 30th of April, because again, it's all bonus points. And it is so important, you know, never give up until the, you know, last minute of the last day of the last hour. Keep thinking about who can you add in your customer enrollment list, who can you contact. I'm actually going to just keep quiet, which is a bit tough for me. I want you to think now. I'm going to give you just a minute to set your customer enrollment target now, okay? You've got time. Who are you, how many are you going to phone? What can you do? And this is your target, not mine. But, you know, 1 plus how many? Come on, guys, think about it. Now you've done that, if anyone wants to pop on the chat and share your goal, feel free. I love stirring you up and keeping you on track. As we've said on the last call, be bold and be brave, and just put it out there in the universe. Okay, so what tools do you have now? Now you've got your list, what tools have you got? And you've got some great promotions that the marketing team have currently given you. And I'm just going to cover off on them again, because, you know, they really are fabulous and you can get some great results with these. So these are the tools in your toolbox. You've got the Mother's Day specials. You've got the amazing Manopole promotion, which, look, I'm actually going to do a call out right now on this one. It is, as we all know, it's an amazing product. And it's an opportunity to really work this promotion. And we actually reached out to Diana Hunter. She did such a great job in presenting product knowledge from a field perspective. We know we've got the resources of Dr. Nugent and his science, but it was great hearing from, you know, an associate leader using language that resonated with us all. And I really want a huge thank you to Diana for stepping up again. She's going to be on our next Tuesday's Business Booster call, and she's actually going to talk about Manopole, and that will give you the information to underpin the promotion and really get the best results. So diarise the call, be on it, because I know Diana's going to do a great job, and I really appreciate the way she stepped up twice now in such a short period of time. So again, thank you, Diana. And the other promotion that we've got to work with is obviously youth, and think about who can benefit from this. Is it a gift from daughter to mother? Is it mother to? It's more than just a Mother's Day special in my mind. Look, I'm going to give this an endorsement. I've started using this product, having worked in the beauty arena, in another career chapter, and this product is absolutely amazing, and I'd endorse it anytime. So, get behind this one. It really is a beautiful product, and I'm sure you can really maximize the opportunity from that one. The other one we've got for you is Superfoods. Again, this is someone you could reach out to on your health list, interested in superfood. So again, take a minute, either now or at the end of this call, and capture those names while it's fresh in your mind, and they can be those that you're going to contact from tomorrow going forward. Just take the opportunity to maximize the end of this month. Okay. Right. So I did call out there. Does anybody want to share their successes so far? We've had, this isn't our first call. We gave some hints and tips on our last call together. I'd love to know if anyone's feeling really good about some results so far. So if you are, please pop it on the chat. Come on. I need you to step outside your comfort zone. Be brave. Put it out there. Who's going to write me something nice? Come on. You're all being very quiet. I'm sure some of you have had some successes. Hearing about successes inspires others. It's infectious. It is contagious. So hearing that somebody else is having a success, it's great to share it, because we can all benefit from that good news. Well, I've tried. No, nothing coming up. Okay, all right. I won't be so easy on you next time. Oh, 2 new messages. Okay. Oh, trying to capture them. Okay. All right. You're a bit slow, Lizanne, but you're not giving up. Great. That's the attitude I like to see. Stickability. Pauline, your 6 turned into 1, but the month is not done yet. Love the thought processes and the positivity. So, stickability, love it. Just keep trying. We talk about speed bumps. We need to keep trying. We need to overcome those little hurdles and take on board lessons and how we are improving in our confidence level every time we reach out and phone someone. And good on you, Colleen. Earlier tonight, the New Zealand team had a Zoom presentation with new guests and on 14 people. Well done. I love it. Well done, Colleen. That's great. I think the New Zealand team could be our welcome committee when we arrive in Queenstown. That would be awesome. Okay. So thank you for sharing. And look, it's great. It's supportive of the team. It helps everybody stay enthusiastic when you share results. So thank you for that. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of what we need to keep doing. And I'm here to sometimes give you tough love, keep you on track by reminding you, what you need to do. We need you to make sure that you have weekly check and balance tasks. You need to look at, what your goal is, how far or how near are you from your goal? How many associate enrollments have you done? How many have you got to do? How many customer enrollments have you done? How many have you got to do? And I love the way the Trip Tracker now captures your points. So, what a great way to keep moving forward. How many contacts should you reach out to this week? This business is called networking. Network. It's not going to come to you. There is a bit of work involved, and you have to get out there and be proactive. Okay. Are you on track to meet your minimum 150 PPV for the month? Don't let that one slip by. Think about the automatic orders. These are all great opportunities, and they need to be ticked off. We need to revisit them every day. Personal leadership achievement. What are you aiming for? Leadership maintenance, development of new leaders, business development. You know, the reason we put these in the criteria for an incentive trip, yes, do we want you all to be on trip this year? We don't want to leave anyone behind, absolutely. But these are the building blocks for a strong business. It's best business practice. So by encouraging you to do these and get confident in your approach, get confident in building your business, actually means you're in for the long game. The trip will be a celebration, but we're setting you up with best business practice that will take you beyond the incentive trip, will take you on to the next leadership level, will increase your commission check. It's about building your business with strong building blocks, you know, not building on sand, building a firm foundation that will support your goal, your long-term goal, into 2022. So that's the reason we include all those in the incentive trip. All right. So there's been a couple of questions asked, and I just wanted to have a bit of a clarification because it's captured in the terms and conditions about customer orders. And it does say that customer orders have to be on an independent credit card, on their credit card, with their details and with their delivery address. And I guess we've circled back and had a look at this. And I think what we need to look at is, yes, orders can be placed on associate's credit card because some areas, especially in country areas, customers will only pay by cash. So we've had to really look at what our business platform is. But what we need to ensure is that those orders are shipped directly to the new customer to be counted towards trip criteria. Okay. And any orders placed on an associate's credit card and shipped to the associate and listed as a new customer will need to be validated. We need to make sure that we have best business practice. We need to ensure that this incentive trip is duly earned and it's within the integrity and the intent of the promotion. So on that final point too, it could be me ringing to ensure that it is a new customer order or the team, but we need to have that validated to ensure credibility. And I'm not going to stay there. I just wanted that clarified. Okay. All right. So let me just reinforce that the resources you have, we've tried to put as much information up there for you to continually have as a reference point. And I can't reinforce enough that you need to read it over again, over again, over again to, you know, keep it fresh in your mind. All right. I believe we've been working behind the scenes. We promised you some monthly lucky draws of business building tools. And logistically, we weren't able to call it last month. So we're circling back and I believe Liv's been working behind the scenes to correlate last month's list. And all I've got to do is give you a number. Have I, Liv? Okay, let me choose number 9. Who was number 9?
That would be Team Davy.
Oh, excellent. Congratulations, Team Davy. Okay, Prezi will be winging its way to you as last month's winners. So we're trying to catch up. So what we need is a winner for tonight too, which is on the group. So I believe I do the same and give you a lucky number.
Yes, please.
Number, oh my gosh, numbers are going through my head. Number 8.
That is Colleen Ryan.
Whoa, woohoo, well done, Colleen. Okay. All right, excellent. So that's a random pick, trust me. but we wanted to make sure that we did deliver on the promise. Now, really, I know we've got a grand final draw prize for those who are on all calls. We will do a grand final special prize that will be delivered to your door. But before we go there, I believe some other questions have come up, and now might be the time to actually ask those questions. Okay. Well, PPV is your customer base. That's not just new customers, but Sindhu's on, the Oracle's on the line, Sindhu. Just to make sure I'm not saying anything, it's not newly enrolled customers. It is actually your customer base. I'm correct, aren't I, Sindhu? Okay, it's nice to have a backup. You know, you think you're right, and then okay. So it is the maximum is 750. But they're all your customer base. That's your PPV. Okay. Right. Is there any other questions from what I've just shared with you? I just got one more thing. Maybe we'll open up at the end. I guess my last message to you guys is to stay focused. You know, really it's about celebrating the journey, sharing successes, and I really would like to encourage you to share more of your successes on our next call. Think about what you can share. It can even be the fact that, you know, you were feeling very nervous about making a call and you actually picked up the phone and made the call. It doesn't have to be major. It doesn't, you know, it's about a small success can take you, you know, on an amazing journey. And everybody's different. Some people can make a dozen phone calls and not feel nervous. But, you know, we've got some new associates on the call, and just shout out, you know, you actually made some customer contacts or you stepped outside your comfort zone. To me, that is a success. Okay. I'm going to really emphasize to utilize team support, not only us, but, you know, we don't replace your upline. Your upline is there to support you every step of the way, and I'm sure they're there to cheer you on, and also maybe pick you up if you needed that little bit of a pick-me-up as well. And that's why I believe it's important that you develop stickability. You know, never give up. The journey can go up and down and roundabout and fewer chicanes, but if you just focus on your goal and, you know, stay true, do what you need to do, and you have to work. It's not going to come easy, but if you never give up, you can actually do this. You can do this. So, you know, we don't want to leave any of you behind this time. We want to take all of you with us to Queenstown, but all you have to do is believe and succeed. And we'll be there cheering you on every step of the way. So, look, thanks for tonight. I can see another question come in. I need to look and see whether I need to answer it now. Oh, I pushed the wrong button, which happens when I do funny things. So Paula, I think that falls under the same thing, Paula. What we've got to just ensure, because it's about the ethics and integrity of the promotion, that they really are new customers. If you're claiming a new customer enrollment as part of the TRIP criteria, you can run your business any way you like, but for that to count, to take, you know, the TRIP isn't, it's a good investment from the company, a good reward, and so it should be. So we have to make sure that we are driving the right business endeavors, and that is new customers, and you get rewarded for new customers. So look, it's fine. We just have to validate that they are a new customer. We will work through that. So keep working on it. And I know you can do some amazing customer enrollments per month, Poppy, so keep going for it. I'd say that's allowed, okay? All right, any more questions, guys? Great team time tonight. I'm excited to see you all. And I'm gonna wish you a fantastic month end. See what you can do to make a difference, and then jump into May. And then we'll be on the calls again before you know it, okay? All right, so unless anyone else has got any more questions, hands up. No. All right, so Thank you. Thank you, Sindhu. Oh,
Thank you.
there's a new message coming in. Okay. Oh, just thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you, Sindhu, for joining us tonight and getting that done. It's a great tool for everyone to use. Thank you again, Liv and Jason, the behind the scenes work team. I get to be the face. These guys do all the hard work. Okay. So enjoy and stay safe, keep well and keep working. Dream big. And we'll see you in Queenstown. Okay, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.